Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of the brand new net flick, Dangerous Lies. Let's do it. Dangerous Lies is a thriller from director Michael Scott and Netflix. The film stars Camila Mendes, Jessie T, Usher, Elliot Gould, Gigandet, Michael P. Northey, Jamie Chung, and Sasha Alexander. When a wealthy elderly man dies and unexpectedly leaves his estate to his new caregiver, she's drawn into a web of deception and murder. If she's going to survive, she'll have to question everyone's motives, even the people she loves. This movie is terrible. Now, obviously, that's just my opinion, but to me, this is one of the worst movies I've seen this year. And honestly, I feel bad for the cast. I'm not terribly familiar with Camila Mendes. My understanding is she's on Riverdale. I don't watch that. Jessie T. Usher. The whole movie, I was like, I know this guy. I know that face. Couldn't figure it out. Looked it up. He was A-Train on The Boys. I love The Boys. I thought he was great on that show. Not so much here. Aside from Sasha Alexander, who was decent as the detective, the whole cast is not good. I didn't even like Elliot Gould in this, and I love Elliot Gould. And I don't blame the cast at all. The screenplay for this movie is just awful. The dialogue ranges from generic to hokey to silly at times. And there's so much exposition in the dialogue, particularly when characters are alone and they talk to themselves to explain to us what's going on in the movie, because I guess the screenwriter didn't have enough faith in his audience to follow along. And also the villain, the way it is written is ridiculous. We also get the villain doing the monologuing thing where they explain every single facet of their plan and how it came to be in grand detail. It was just so lazy. For a thriller, I found literally nothing thrilling about this film. Even the surprises, you see them coming a mile away. What action there is poorly staged. I've seen high school plays with better fight scenes. And there are just a lot of logic problems in here that just don't make sense. Sometimes that happens in movies. Sometimes it's easier to look past than others. But here, because the movie was already not good, they really stood out. And this movie is just dull for the first two acts, and then everything happens really quickly in the third act, and it's just, again, to use the word, silly. There is a scene in this movie, and I'm being super vague here to not spoil anything, which is weird because I don't recommend watching this movie, but there is a scene where a character is doing some creeping, and we only see like a hand or an arm or a leg, so it's like building up to reveal like which character this is, who's it gonna be? Except that the character in this movie, let's just say, has a very specific body type, and you know exactly who it is before the reveal, without question. I found that absolutely hilarious. There's also a reveal towards the end that even the way it comes about alone was lazy, and then when we get the actual reveal, it was so absurd, I laughed out loud. I guess that was the highlight of the movie for me. And finally, the title. Listen, titles don't mean anything. They're not indicative of a movie's quality, but Dangerous Lies, that sounds like a 1990s softcore. And then I find out that in the UK, this movie's called Windfall. Why didn't you just go with that? That's so much better. I don't recommend this movie at all. Even if you're stuck at home with nothing to do, I'm sure you can find better ways to kill the time. I've heard really great things about that charades game there. The only way I suggest watching this is maybe getting together with a loved one and having a couple of adult beverages and trying to just revel in the absurdity. Maybe that would be fun. And believe me, I don't like trashing movies. It makes me feel like a jerk. I don't take any kind of perverse joy in it, but I will always be honest on my channel with my opinion. I gotta call them as I see them, and as I see this one, it's a bad film. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Dangerous Lies, and I think I'm gonna give Dangerous Lies a...
That's wonderful. Get in the goddamn house.
Out of 10. So now, I wanna know, have you seen Dangerous Lies? What did you think about it? What is the worst movie you've seen so far this year? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.